Oh,
Can
wow.
can we, or can I do a history check and see if this half elf might be anyone important? Or if it's just a normal, everyday.
It's just the person is a long passed away person. It was just the love interest of the dwarf that rests here. This dwarf, you can tell that the body has been here for many centuries.
I'm gonna take the locket and just put it with the body.
It
Okay.
is gold, though. It's a gold chain.
Can I see if there's anything special about those 2 rings other than what they are?
They are just as they are.
They are just as they are.
Yeah.
Might these be wedding rings?
That's what I'm thinking.
We can't take this stuff.
I would agree, sir.
Indubitably.
Let's put
That's-
put everything back in the chest. Put the false bottom back on.
Oh, before we do, can I look at that book? I do love books.
Sure.
Is there anything special to the book, or it's just a
As you
soggy old book?
open the bindings of the book just falls apart. The pages are all waterlogged. It's highly, highly illegible, and it just starts to fall apart in your hands.
It's a
I'm
shame
gonna-
when knowledge is lost like that.
I'm gonna slap him.
What? He's dead.
Ooh.
Wow,
You're
you're actually like hitting me, like straight
Yeah.
up, like punching me.
I'm not doing. I'm just slapping you a little bit.
If you're actually,
more than
that's
half,
a
for more
punch.
than half of
That's
his
more than a
damage.
slap. That's a punch.
Yeah, a slap
you're
is
rolling
like-
D4, that's a
rolled
punch.
1. I rolled a 1.
I draw my
dexterity
dagger.
is just
I
really
draw my
high.
dagger.
Well, wouldn't it be like that 1d4 I rolled to slap him in the back of the head?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been a D4.
That is
So-
a D4.
That is
Yeah,
a D4
is it
that you
D4?
roll.
This is a D4.
Oh.
It just
Wow.
added my dex.
I
Oh,
draw my
but-
dagger.
So it only does 1 if we're not adding dex.
Gentlemen, come now. Surely
No,
we
if
don't
he's going
need
to punch me,
Surely we
nearly
don't.
knock me out, I'm going to defend myself.
Surely we don't need to escalate things. Surely.
Tell that to the man who struck me.
Laverne
Well, why
and
were you trying
Shirley.
to steal then?
I'm not
I
trying to
did-
steal from anyone. He's dead. He's obviously has no use for these things. He's been dead a long time. There's no reason to strike your companion.
I didn't mean to hit you that hard. I was just trying to give you a little slap. It turned out badly, and I'm sorry. But we're not stealing
See,
from this guy.
he's sorry. He's
It's not
sorry.
stealing if he's been dead hundreds of years or
No,
what
it would be looting.
It's a
Exactly.
But we're
it's
not
a moral
looting
thing.
this.
He's not.
We're
He
not-
can't use this. He can't
No,
use this
he
anymore,
can't.
and we can.
It's a moral thing. We can't.
Well, that's
take
fine. You don't have to
this.
partake in the money then.
I
I'm-
pinch the bridge of my nose and go, why don't we settle this with a little Rochambeau, shall we? All this yelling's giving me a headache.
I'm
Agreed.
not familiar with Rochambeau. What is this?
Rochambeau is simple.
I'm joking.
Do you have any better ideas how to settle this debate? Because I'm tired of all your yelling.
Out of
Have you heard the
character,
tale of the rock, the paper, and the scissors?
out of
Yeah.
character, I would like to apologize. I forgot you had low health.
No, it's
And-
fine. It's I'm totally fine out of character. Don't worry, dude.
Okay.
He's playing.
It would have been non-lethal damage.
I know. I
Yeah.
just.
Yeah.
I just
You don't know.
wanted to-
You obviously don't know this about my character, but he's kind of royalty, sort of. So he's not taking a hit like that very well.
Listen,
Yes,
gentle.
it is the tale of the rock, the paper, and the scissors. Except we know it as Rochambeau.
I don't understand why.
Well, I'm just going to flip this gold coin. I call heads.
Well, that works.
All right. High. I go high. I guess.
I'll say roll a d2.
Yeah.
Heads is 1, tails is 2.
Oh, if heads is one, I already called one. I already called heads. So
It appears we've lost this battle. As I turn to Damser and I kind of take him. I don't know how tall he is or how tall I am compared to him, but I kind of just throw my.
I'll say you two are of comparable heights. He's
Probably,
slightly taller than you, I believe, because he.
That's
is
just the
elf.
horns.
I throw my arm around his shoulders and I kind of escort him out of the room so he doesn't have to watch the looting.
look, if you want to take the moral high ground and not partake in the money, then that's fine. I have no problem with that.
Feanor, you may proceed.
Okay, I take the rings and the locket.
Okay.
My friend, a moment though.
Yes.
I would have let you have taken it either way. I was just getting tired of the yelling.
That's fine.
I agree with you. It's not really loot. It's not really stealing. If the deer has already been dead for so long, it's more like discovering lost treasure.
Exactly. And
And then I
to be
exit.
quite honest, he is a dwarf after all. It's not. I don't really care too much. You know what I'm saying?
I understand you completely.
Okay.
It's just
yeah.
I'm beginning to think that Danza is giving tieflings like me a very bad name.
I don't know much about tieflings, so I wouldn't really be able to comment on that one way or the other.
All I can say
But,
is usually many of us turn to the darker spectrum of things.
That seems good that he's not evil, though. What do you think?
Out of character. So you mean that he's making tieflings like you look good?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I'm all,
You don't
I'm
like.
I'm all for him being not evil. It's just he's a bit too stingy about dead people.
And what would you call me then, Feanor?
Not stingy about dead people.
You wouldn't call me evil?
Well, I haven't seen you really do anything evil, but I mean, I suppose if you consider yourself evil, then I will change my opinion. But that
I
seems like a
consider
weird
myself-
designation. I don't think most people would want to be evil.
I consider myself more of a person that is just following the rules of nature.
Well, then that's certainly not evil.
No. I'm just living as nature intended. Speaking of which, we should go. I do have.
Yeah.
There is the matter of the chicken.
Oh, the gruesome matter
Di-
of chicken, yes.
Gruesome? Why would you say gruesome? It's not gruesome at all.
I assume you're going to eat it raw, so...
Oh no, I at least cook it a little bit, you know.
So you guys head out of the tomb. Before leaving, you whip up a quick fire so that Aziel can slightly sear her chicken.
I'm gonna pet Clifford and say it's gonna be okay, buddy. You're going to a better place. It'll be fine.
Damsa, if you
And
can't handle this, then please stop touching my dinner.
I close his eyes and I snap his neck.
What?
That
What
was
did
a
you just
very...
do?
That was a very
Humane.
good thing. Humane. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you, Olin.
What did you just do?
Well,
I-
he put it out of
Oh.
its misery.
Yeah,
You
I killed him for you.
you took my kill?
Well, it wasn't a very sporting kill anyway.
Yeah,
It was a chicken
just
that you
chicken.
bought.
it was a chicken.
It was
I mean-
still prey, you fool.
It was Clifford.
You naming it is what gave you sentimentality over it.
Let's not argue over
Well,
foul, guys.
I do
Come
agree
on.
with that. I mean,
Look, Damser, just give her a damn chicken and let her eat the chicken however she feels. And
all right.
I'm gonna take my roll out of my pack, and I'll warm it over the fire,
Okay.
and I will
I
consume
put the
it.
chicken on to
I'll offer. Would anybody like to try this roll?
I suppose I.
I'll take a bite.
Rip off some.
Where'd you
pieces.
get that roll from?
Thank you.
From the bakery that didn't have cart-sized loaves of bread.
I don't want any.
Okay, so you guys are sitting around a fire. Aziel is moping and pouting because her chicken is dead, and she didn't kill it herself, but she's cooking it nonetheless, very slightly. While Bronzebeard, Olean, and Feanor are sharing 3/3 of each, gave a third out to each of them to have the bread, and Damser is just sitting in the corner. His stomach is growling.
I've got beef jerky. I'll be fine.
So after you guys have your meal and your short rest, you head back for town in the early hours of the morning. You arrive safely, without incident, back at the at Red Larch. What do you guys do now?
I say first we visit that stoneworker who sent us on a wild goose chase for a item that didn't exist.
Well, let's
Or was
be
that-
fair here. She did say that.
No,
It
actually,
was a rumor.
that was the bakery.
No,
I-
was
either way, let's be fair here. She said it was a rumor, and she had no knowledge of if there was anything in there in the first place. So don't get angry at her.
right. The bakery was to
The bakery
The-
was for the haunted tomb.
Yeah, it was to meet up with Pell.
no,
Let's
that
go
was
to the
that
break.
was
That was the bakery.
That was the bakery.
was it?
Yeah.
The stoneworks was
Grandson.
Right. We need to see Pell's grandmother though and tell her about this
So you had
because
to.
we got the quest from the bakery, but his grandmother is the person who actually really wanted us to investigate.
That and I want
Yes, correct.
I want one of their fresh things.
Okay.
Fresh things. Oh wait, no, it's the poultry place that y'all.
Yeah,
Yes.
his
bakery,
grandmother's
the bakery
Oh.
is where you met Mangobar Laurel, and
Oh.
he told you about the ghost.
He told us
And
to
about
meet up with
Pell.
Pell.
Yeah, he sent you to look for Pell, who had the information. And
It was 8
Pell-
and 18 is where on
Yeah.
the map.
Yes. 8 and 14.
Oh, 14.
14 is where the poultry shop was, where you met Pell's grandmother.
Yeah, but didn't we get the quest from the other guy?
You
Because
yeah,
we only went
the
there to talk to Pell. That's the only
You
reason
went
that
to
we went down there.
18 to that was the Tricklefoot
Right.
Cave.
Yeah, and then 8 wasn't 8 the one.
8 was the bakery.
It was the bakery.
You
We
went to
got
Yeah,
the
that we
quest
got the
there.
quest
You,
from.
you went to
Yeah.
8, 18, and 14.
Yeah, yeah.
We got the quest from 8.
Yeah.
But that was just kind of anything interesting happening in town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then at 14, the grandmother asked us to investigate to make sure that it was nothing dangerous.
Yes.
So he's not. I don't think he's gonna give us anything at the bakery. except lies.